I never thought I'd end up here, brewing the perfect storm of revenge in a neighborhood that seemed so peaceful at first. But sometimes, life throws you curveballs so foul they stink. Literally. I'm Myra Nottingham, 29, living in Briarwood Valley, a quaint little suburb where everyone greets each other like long-lost friends, and the biggest scandal is what the local kids shoved in the school vending machines. But my world of comforting predictability took a nosedive when I moved into my cozy new house and met Rick, my back neighbor. Rick is the embodiment of laid back. He struts around in tank tops that display his belly as if the world's his beach. No shirt, just a brazen grin and a Coors Light in hand way before noon. He's got 2 grills, a front yard that he believes is an extension of his living room, and the audacity to think property lines are mere suggestions. But worst of all, Rick owns Duke, a massive golden retriever who decided my lawn was his personal toilet. I'm talking full-on deposits right in the middle of my carefully manicured grass. At first, I thought it might just be a one-off thing, so I walked over wanting to keep the peace. "Hey, Rick, do you think you could keep Duke on a leash or maybe clean up after him?" I asked super sweetly, trying to mask my irritation. Rick grinned, his eyes sparkling with mischief. "It's all nature, bro." "You don't own the earth." "Oh, I see. Noted." I didn't realize then how much I loathed his response until Duke made my lawn his signature spot every single day. I tried everything I could think of to discourage this furry trespasser. I patched the fence, installed a motion-activated sprinkler, and even sprayed citrus around. Rick actually laughed when he saw the sprinkler, saying, "Nice try, but Duke's built different." Well, I'm built different too. That's when I snapped. I started collecting Duke's deposits. Yep, in a Home Depot bucket. I lined it meticulously with a trash bag and decided to add a bit of water in there for aesthetic purposes. After a couple of weeks, I had a concoction that I'm pretty sure made hazardous waste look like lemonade. One glorious Saturday morning, while Rick was out, I donned my invisible cloak of solace and marched to his yard. I could barely contain my excitement as I sprinkled the contents like it was pixie dust along the edge of his deck and around his precious fire pit. Later, Rick emerged from his house, sniffing the air like a confused animal. "What the hell is that smell?" he yelled in confusion, and I reclined back on my porch, sipping my coffee leisurely. "Smells like nature, bro." But oh, it didn't end there. I had a brilliant idea. We had this neighborhood Facebook group that buzzed with gentle gossip and updates on kids' birthday parties. Oh, I knew exactly how to harness the power of social media. I started posting updates titled "Lost Dog Poop," detailing every time Duke left a present in my yard. I illustrated lost and found pamphlets in broad strokes of dripping sarcasm. Found. Steaming hot dog present near my mailbox. If this belongs to you, please collect your property before it fossilizes. Thanks. And just for extra flair, I crafted the tiniest "Do not poop here" signs from popsicle sticks and toothpicks, decorating my lawn like it was an enchanted forest, with glitter and googly eyes. Each sign came with a passive-aggressive haiku. "Dear Duke the Pooper, this is not your golden throne, my grass feels betrayed." Every little sign was a delightful slap in the face. Rick didn't find it amusing. The morning after I posted my latest gem, he stormed over to my porch, his face redder than the summer sun. "Are you trying to make me look bad?" I blinked. "Buddy, I don't need to try." And boy, did my campaign take off. The neighborhood, once so sweet and serene, began turning against him. More and more neighbors started stepping forward, sharing their own stories of Duke's surprises in their yards. Rick became a local pariah, his glory days fading faster than a summer breeze. Soon, he had to build an actual fenced-in dog run, and I swear I saw him walking Duke on a leash one frantic afternoon, like he'd finally grasped the meaning of responsibility. As days rolled on, my satisfaction blossomed into a full-blown flower garden of victory. I kept making those little haiku signs for my neighborhood as a reminder that standing up to nuisances pays off. My phone buzzed with notifications. Neighbors were tagging each other in the Facebook group with updates. It became a community event, turning Rick's reputation upside down. Every time I sipped my morning coffee, watching Rick trudge into the great outdoors, I couldn't help but smile. I had turned a simple grievance into a local legend and victory. Well, it smelled like fresh-cut grass and not Duke's stinky deposits. I learned then that revenge doesn't always have to be loud or violent. Sometimes, it's enough to let someone else's shame do all the heavy lifting. Life isn't some straightforward path where we accept people's garbage. No, we stand up, we fight back, and sometimes we just have to get a little creative to create change. And change felt glorious.